Hello and welcome. Today I will be doing the first part of an arena ranking overview. First, I want to compare Arena in Shining Nikki to Arena in Love Nikki because the two are very different. Let's go to Love Nikki really quick. An arena run in Love Nikki centered around two things. Let's go into Arena. One, having the highest scoring close in the game. You wouldn't even consider an arena run in Love Nikki unless you had most of the high-scoring clothes. Otherwise, you were just wasting your time and your diamonds. And two, choosing your opponents very carefully. People would take an entire week off from work to do an arena run in Love Nikki because they had to spend hours every day cycling through all the potential opponents to find the appropriate ones to battle in order to move up the ranks. But in Shining Nikki, arena ranking is very different. And that's the first thing I want to emphasize so that Love Nikki players can start to understand and rethink arena. In Shining Nikki, let's go to the arena. In Shining Nikki, it's all about having the highest competence. And competence is calculated from many different aspects of the game. High-scoring clothes, which were everything in Love Nikki, are a relatively small part of the overall competence calculation. So for Love Nikki players who lived or died by their clothes, this requires a shift in thinking. I would also like to mention that ranking at the very top in Shining Nikki is a whales game. But that's no different than Love Nikki. Depending on how competitive your server is, it might be orcas at the top, or it might be blue whales at the top. But small or large, they're all whales. It doesn't mean that ranking can't be fun or isn't an important part of the gameplay. It just means that the upper echelons of the arena are whale territory, just like it was in Love Nikki. So how do you increase your competence? Number one, and most important, reflections and concepts. Let's go into the arc. That's where all our reflections and concepts are. So at its most basic and intuitive, reflections and concepts require mats to level and upgrade. You will get most of your mats from the team tab of the game. So let's go to the team tab. Go to Start Journey. And there are two tabs at the bottom. Click on the Team tab. Now technically, concepts are part of reflections. So in the Team tab, everything here is to upgrade your reflection. I will be talking about concepts separately because they are their own beast. You have to level them, pedal them, arrange them correctly, and they're a very important part of your overall score. If you ignore concepts, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. But we'll do that in part 2. So back to the Team tab. Clock Workshop gives you clocks. Once again, these are all mats. Neverfall Curtain gives you keys. And Concept Voyage gives you both concepts and a currency to upgrade those concepts, Frozen Hearts. There are 4 essential things to know about this area. 1, these are dailies. Do all 3 every day. 2, you want to advance in difficulty as high as you can. The higher the difficulty, the better the rewards. So in Clock Workshop, you start at 01 and you want to climb to 04. In Neverfall Curtains, you start at Act 1 and climb to Act 4. Concept Voyage has 2 tabs. You start in Normal, going from Surface to Abyss, and then once you finish Abyss, you move to the Hard Mode tab. Oh, excuse me, I was in the hard mode tab. Let's try that again. There we go. There's a normal tab. So you go up there, you finish Abyss, and you move to the hard mode tab. And start climbing again. Difficulty levels reset at the beginning of each week, so you will start at the bottom again every Monday and have to climb up again. 3. Always choose the team option to get better rewards, unless you're climbing difficulty levels, which you must do solo. If you're not climbing difficulty levels, always choose the team option. The game will assign bots to team with you, so you don't need to have your friends join if they're not available. Select team, then select ready, and the game will fill the team with bots, and you'll get the better rewards. 4. You can save up to 3 days of tries. Use these strategically. There are 3 reasons that I know of why you may want to save your tries. First, you may be building affinity with a friend for the intimate friend rewards, but your friend is not available that day. Just wait until the next day or even the day after that and do all your tries together then. Second, paper will occasionally give double rewards, and they give advance notice. Save up your tries for 3 days so when double rewards drop, you can get as many as possible. And third, which is what I'm doing right now in Concept Voyage, you can see I've already used up my tries in the top 2, but Concept Voyage, I still have 8 of 15 because I didn't use up all my tries yesterday. The third reason is that you want to pass a higher difficulty level. So let's go into Concept Voyage and I'll show you where I'm stuck. So I can do hard mode 3. I've passed that solo, and I can do it team if I want to, but I'd like to do hard mode 4 on team. But here I'm gonna click team. See, it's telling me that I need to do it solo first to unlock. I have not passed this on solo. So every day my styling power gets a little bit better, and then I come back in here and try again. So that might be another reason you want to save your tries for a day or 2 days as you try to build up your styling power and pass a higher difficulty level. The mats that you get out of here, the clocks and the keys, will only be scarce at the beginning of the game. You'll have plenty of these in time. Since the game just launched, Server 1 is only 3 weeks old and Server 2 is only 3 days old. Some of us have spent IRL money to get these mats and race to the top of Arena. Where's Arena? There you are. So some of us have spent IRL money to get these mats and race to the top of Arena, but I would argue that after our servers have matured, this would not be a good plan. There's an opportunity that exists right now that will not exist once the servers have matured. Right now, nobody's capped. Our reflections aren't capped. Pretty soon, everybody's reflections will be capped. We'll have already upgraded them to as far as we can upgrade them. There's no wiggle room. There's nowhere to go. Everybody's upgraded. That's not the way it is right now. Everybody's racing to upgrade their reflections as quickly as possible. I would also like to say, I think this is more of a whale situation. I don't like to advocate spending money. I know that I do, but I also know my personal financial situation. Please remember your family, your IRL needs, your financial health always come before Shining Nikki. I didn't whale and love Nikki because I couldn't. I was a dolphin. By the time Shining Nikki launched, my financial situation had changed and I'm now able to whale. I'm really excited to whale. I've always wanted to whale, but I had to wait. I had to wait until I was in a financial position that allowed me to do so. If you can't whale right now and you really want to, be patient. I had to wait years, but I finally get to whale a game that I love without hurting my IRL responsibilities. More wonderful dress-up games will be released in the future, and you may be in a better financial position at that time to whale. Only whale, or even dolphin, if you can do so responsibly. And so, as I was saying, here, some people, including me, I'm doing this. are actually spending IRL money on these mats that we are going to have in abundance soon. And why would you do that? Why would you spend your money when you're going to be swimming in these things soon? And that's because these are infant servers, and there's a chance to grab a number one while they're so tiny. So I'll show you where that shows up. I'll show you what I'm racing for. So in the upper left-hand corner where the profile is, we go to Journey. The tab on the top says Journey. And there you have your best rank, and the best I've done so far in the 3 weeks that our little server has been open, our server one has been open. I've only managed to get to number 2. And I want that to be number 1. Maybe I'll get there this week or not. It'll be kind of exciting. We can watch it together. Will she get there? Will someone overtake her? I'm throwing everything at it. I'm throwing everything at Arena this week, trying to get number 1. Because I realize this window is so small. Soon there are going to be so many whales, and whales that are bigger than me. I'm really kind of an orca. I am not a blue whale. There's going to be so many whales bigger than me coming in that I won't be able to compete with. And so here's my chance to get number 1. And so like I said, I am throwing everything at it right now. But we'll get into that probably more in part 3. But once again, please, 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 please spend responsibly. Like I said, I did not whale and love Nikki because I couldn't. I did dolphin and love Nikki, but I had to wait. I had to wait years to have this opportunity to be in a financial position where I could whale. All right, let's go back to what this video is about. Let's go back to the team tab. So to recap this area where you will get all your reflection and concept mats, do these every day, climb as high as you can for better rewards, always do team for better rewards, and strategically use your saves if needed. All right, let's move on. You've got your mats and you're ready to upgrade your reflection. Go into the arc. And we're going to start with Low and Glittering Date. Let's open up Low and Glittering Date. In the first tab, Upgrade, you use clocks. In the second tab, Rank Up, you use keys. In the third tab, Passive Effect, you use outfit crystals. And finally, in the fourth tab, Call of Reflection, you use echoes. All 4 of the tabs are important in boosting your competence score. Clocks and keys don't really need explaining, so I'm going to skip those and jump straight to outfit crystals in the passive effect tab. You get outfit crystals from decomposing clothes. Let's go to the Dream Cube. So on the bottom here, bottom right, there's Dream Cube, and then Decomposer. And you need to decompose SR reflections to get you need to decompose SR clothes to get SR outfit crystals to upgrade your SR reflections. So let's do select all, decompose, and there's our SR outfit crystals. You need to decompose. I don't have any SSR clothes. You know what? Let's go do a pool 10 just for fun. Just for kicks and grins, right? Do this. There we go. Let's see if we can get some SSR clothes. Oh, we got a bunch of SR clothes, didn't we? There's 3 SSR clothes in there. I always like to open them in order of, least rare to most rare. Just because, it's fun. And they're all dupes because, they are. So let's go decompose those those SSR clothes. So let's go back to Dream Cube. We already decomposed our SR clothes to get SR outfit crystals to upgrade our SR reflection. Now we go to SSR. Oh, wait, you know what? There's more in there. Let's just throw those in there. Those are the SR ones. There we go. So that you need to decompose SSR clothes to get SSR outfit crystals to upgrade your SSR reflections. And you see where this is going. UR, I have none. You would have to have UR clothes to get the UR outfit crystals to upgrade your UR reflections, right? Let's get out of here. Go back to ARC. Let's go into low and glittering date again, and into the third tab, which is what we're talking about, the passive effect tab. Oh, I'm not talking loud enough. I'll try to talk louder and clearer. I forget sometimes, kind of talk to myself. Okay, so there are two things concerning outfit crystals. First, the order you should be upgrading your passive effects. You upgrade them in the order of dress, hair, shoes, accessory. Now, here's the tricksy bit, because there's always an exception, right? Let's go into Leonid Starry Starry. I love their name, Starry Starry, Shiny Shiny. All right, so where is Leonid? Where are you? There you are. If you look at Leonid's Call of Reflection, the last tab, it is specifically used in the hairstyle round. So normally, let's go back to the third tab, passive effect. So normally you would upgrade dress, hair, shoes, accessory. However, since this particular reflection, and other reflections will do this well, we'll do another example. This particular reflection is used in the hair round. We would upgrade hair first and then do it in order. So this one would be hair, dress, shoes, accessory. So let's go look at another example of that, which is Lowen flying with the winds call. Flying with the wind, excuse me. So we go look at the Call of Reflection. It's used specifically in the accessory round. So for this one, we would not do it in the normal order. Dress, hair, shoes, accessory. We would not do it in that order. We would do accessories first and then continue in the order. Accessory, dress, hair, shoes. I hope that makes sense. So that's the exception. And actually, low-key, there is yet another exception. But I think at this point we're starting to split hairs. But I'll go ahead and give you the information, and you can decide what to do with it. Let's go to Zoe Mercenary Queen. Go to her Call of Reflection. So if you look at her Call of Reflection, it will give you bonus skill for 10 seconds. If the Call of Reflection increases the bonus by 10 or 20 seconds, then hair becomes more important if you auto battle, because the program doesn't correctly optimize the skill bonus in auto battles. Once again, I think we're splitting hairs at this point, but you have all the knowledge and you can decide what you want to do. Do you want to optimize hair? Not optimize, prioritize hair with the reflections that have the 10 or 20 second skill bonus. So that's just the third tab. Let's keep going. Actually, no, we're still in outfit crystals. The second thing concerning outfit crystals is the UR outfit crystals. Let's get out of here. Let's go to Lilith, because she's one of my URs. Let's go to her passive effects, and if you click on upgrade, you can see I haven't spent my UR outfit crystals yet. The UR outfit crystals required to upgrade the UR reflections are precious, and therefore you really should spend them wisely. Do your research on your UR reflections. Kami she's a mod in the Shining Nikki Discord, and she is a queen. She's done so much for the community, Anyways, Kami has an ordered list of reflections in her beginner doc that you can access through the pinned messages on the Shining Nikki Discord help-en channel. There is a more thorough Google sheet on reflections called Shadows by the international community, created by Kami and Celeste in the Guides and Resources channel of the same Discord server. I'll put the link to that Discord server in the description. Also, and this is important, Kami and Celeste have worked hard on these sheets, so please, please, please be respectful of their work and their time and their generosity, and do not repost. If someone is curious, just direct them to the Discord server where Kami and Celeste have chosen to post their work publicly. All right, back to reflections. Our last tab, Call of Reflection. You upgrade your Call of Reflection with echoes. If you don't already know, echoes are dupes of the reflection. If you get another drop of the reflection, say Zoe Mercenary Queen drops out of the permanent path for you again, it becomes an echo. You can craft some reflections multiple times, and those are also echoes. You will need one echo to recolor the suit. So you'll have to make a choice. If you get an echo drop for your You Are Lilith, do you use it to upgrade your reflection, or do you save it for the recolor? Some would argue that it will take such a long time to get all the drops to finish the suit that you should go ahead and use that echo for upgrading. For me, I have a risk-averse personality, so when I haven't got an echo, I haven't got a second drop out of the path. So when I finally do get my first echo drop for Lilith, I will probably keep it for recolor. But the choice ultimately is up to you. There was something else. See, I didn't write it down. This is what happens when you don't write stuff down. Oh, there was something else I was going to tell you guys. Well, anyways, I'm going to end the video. Oh, I do want to show y'all one thing. So I'm trying to get number 1. Let's go to Diamond Arena. I'm in the number 1 spot now. But let's go look at Alice. Alice is coming up fast. I've got to hold her off for 3 days, 4 days. What is today? Wednesday. It closes Saturday. And if we look at Alice, she is rocking a awakened Hestia. So she is V17. And I don't know if I can hold her off for 4 days. I'm so nervous. I want my number 1. So I'm making this video today. And tomorrow I will be continuing with part 2 with concepts. And then on Friday, I will finish up with part 3 where I kind of wrap everything up. And we can see if I still have the number 1 spot, if I'm able to hold on to it. So it's all kind of exciting. I'm really nervous because I have thrown everything, like everything, at Arena this week trying to get number 1. So, I hope that you found this information useful, and I want to thank everybody for watching, and I will talk to y'all later.